Ice Spice is a thing now, and a lot of people are paying attention to her. She's released a number of songs. Munch Feelin' You is the one that she has been like kind of really popping off of lately. But of course, we also have worth mentioning Bikini Bottom. So, what do you think about both of those little projects?
Mm. That's what I'll say. Just my groan,
Okay.
because it's fucking rough. That's what I'll say.
It's
Oh, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Just don't.
Listen, Trap is down bad right now. Ice
It
Spice
really
is
is.
very clearly a drill pivot, even though drill is a very New York thing, and a lot of artists from Atlanta
Outdoor
and
thing
Los
too.
Angeles and places that are very much New York, not New York, but very much have a lot of following, are boosting her up right now, which makes me not believe that she's an industry plant at all, are boosting her up right now. I I think there's some, interesting nature happening in some of the sampling. I like that the songs are very quick. Listen, New York needs a drill hero since most of theirs keep getting shot or arrested. So um, I'm here for a little bit more Ice Spice, but both of those songs were literally like the same beat, more or less. Like you could listen to them back to back, as I did, and they have the same like beats per minute. So honestly, like it is a I want to see more range from her.
Yeah, naturally.
Next, we have "Lift Me Up" by Rihanna, which is one of the first Rihanna tracks we've heard in a little while. And this one's for the Black Panther soundtrack, but I thought it was pretty mid.
It's fine. I mean, it's just like really her singing and just nice like orchestral piece kind of going through it, but it's pretty stripped back with it. I mean, it's for the film, so it's nothing too crazy. It's good.
Yeah, but I mean, like the last Black Panther soundtrack was done by Kendrick Lamar and the TDE, and you had like SZA and J Rock and a whole bunch of different artists like working on it. And I mean, like you also had Rip Rooney, Chadwick Boseman, Wakanda Forever with RBG and all. But like obviously that's a different thing. You can't necessarily mimic that whole thing. Uh, Kendrick has no signing to TDE anymore, but it definitely feels very pared back. A lot of people are speculating that Rihanna is going to do an album after this, but I think Rihanna is fine doing fashion things. And even though she's going
Yeah.
to be doing the Super Bowl and getting that bag, I think given that she's doing the whole like baby era right now, I don't think she has any incentive to like release another album, nor do I have any high hopes for that actually happening. But do you think she released another album?
I don't know, maybe. I think it's like a 50-50 with her releasing a new record. I mean, she probably just got asked to do it and wanted to do it. It's a slower track, probably it's a slower part of the film. That's why I'm not going to say anything until the actual film comes out and see what they do with the soundtrack. And then, I don't know. I can see her going 50-50 with it because like her Fendi label and everything, like that shit's just it's a huge success. And then it'd be interesting to see if she wants to try to do another record or not. She doesn't have to, so she has nothing really to prove with that. I don't feel.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. And then we have Big P Word, as Ben Shapiro would put it, by Brockhampton. This is apparently coming off of their last album, which is going to be released, I believe, within the next week or two.
Mm-hmm.
If it hasn't been released already, depending on the time you're listening to this or watching this. And yeah, Brockhampton apparently did some of their last shows at some of their tours in Coachella. I saw one of those shows. It was pretty good, but they've had a storied history. This song
Mm-hmm.
seems pretty tried and true Brockhampton, but
Yeah.
there's still a lot of Brockhampton projects that were promised and never finished, and a lot of the other artists within Brockhampton, especially some of the larger ones, seem like Kevin Abstract especially seem like they want to do solo projects of their own and
Mm-hmm.
continue that work within music, and so nothing is ever forever, and it seemed like this seemed like their moment for them. This seems like a pretty decent song, though. I mean, like it was
Yeah.
okay,
I
but
mean, I like
yeah.
It's fine. I mean, a little less handsy now, but
Brockhampton's songs have like a little bit less, like they have a moderate amount of longevity. They don't like die out too quickly. They don't like last too long. But I also noted that they had like one lyric that was like spazzed by like one of the first artists who jumps in. And I think Beyonce and Lizzo had to change them earlier this year because of their like whole
yeah.
ableist conversation. So I wonder what will happen there, or if their fans will diss them for that. That's kind of very funny. We'll look at that later. And lastly, I'm really looking forward to doing this. We have Baby Queen by Gorillaz, But we don't care, even though it's in FIFA and it's been featured in some of the first tangible pieces of Gorillaz lore in 7 years. Even though Damon Albarn has a very weird story about the
Stop it! Stop it! Shut up!
I can't talk about the song until February, so we have to move on. God damn it! Fucking singles rule that I violated with Gorillaz already. We can't.
It was
talk
funny
about
because I was playing FIFA. If it didn't want to crash my PC because EA literally broke it by trying to make anti-cheat, and the anti-cheat basically breaks your computer.
EA Sports, it's in the money.
Deadass. So I was playing it, and then I'm like, "Is that Damon? Is that a girl? Why is there more girl? Stop it! Just let Jamie. Just let Jamie be on a break. Anyways, free Jamie.
Free Jamie
This is a free. This is a free Jamie podcast.
Free Jamie Hewlett, Blink Twice award for Jamie Hewlett 2 years in a row. But yeah. Anyways, PowerPort Live, we are doing election coverage. We have done election coverage probably at the time you're listening to this episode, so check out all of that and the fallout. Donald Trump, your boy Trump, is announcing his candidacy again, so we're going to be doing a lot of coverage around that. As Sean does the hand gestures there. Join.syndicate23.co to support all the stuff we're doing. It's been a year since we've been doing all this stuff, so a lot of the annual memberships are coming up, so we really appreciate you continuing your support or joining if you have not already. So join.syndicate23.co. As little as $5 a month, you get a bunch of bonus content from Audioface and PowerPort. We really appreciate it. And the 2022 AF playlist, all the bonus content we did in October for the Arctic Monkeys and the 1975 and Junior Boys is all in the links below, so please check those out.